Brokers are sharp and they have a lot to say. This is Brokers and Cars Getting Coffee.
This is Brokers and Race Cars Getting Coffee.
We are here at the Performance Driving Center of BMW to learn a lesson or two about how do you survive in a rapid changing environment like we've had this year. Hey, Brokers and Cars Getting Coffee. We had our coffee, we're in our cars. We saw three big themes this year that stood out to us amongst the various episodes. One was how we came into the industry from these crazy different backgrounds.
College area, I was looking to become a youth pastor, go through college psychology degree, then go to seminary, all of which I abandoned and had an opportunity to come work for Mutual of Omaha because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
You know, like most people, had no intention of going into insurance at all. It was actually, you know, with an accident policy, we were a policy holder for less than 30 days. It actually paid in the capacity that this policy stated. The difference with us, though, is the agent that we had, she asked me several times, you know, why don't you work for me and work with me, and this is going to be great.
So I answered a help wanted ad in a newspaper, and I didn't even know that that carrier had an office in Manhattan, Kansas.
The second was how people are developing their teams and coaching them through this time frame.
I'd say from our end, probably the most important thing we've really had to learn is to listen to our clients when we talk, because they want to understand, but they also have in their minds what they want to do, and you just got to shut up and listen.
It's tough to bring somebody on and get them coached up. And somebody's, you know, in your office under your wing. Obviously,
you get the chance to model it and go on a lot of drive-bys.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. You know, like any good coach, there's an accountability aspect, but there's also a push aspect, drawing the best out of the player.
One of the things during our interview process is we don't do drama. We talk to our employees and say, you know, if you have a problem, just talk to us. You need to come to us and talk. My goal is to watch you succeed. So if you want to, it's there for you. I am behind you, and I will help you.
There was only one trait that I could look to identify for a salesperson. It's curiosity. You know, find somebody that will wear you out by asking questions and being inquisitive, because they really want to know. They're just sponges. That's the one that makes a difference. Yeah.
Swim's 4 F words: family first, flexibility, fun, and freedom. Those are our F words. Melissa needs to go to the doctor for one of her kids. That's going to trump somebody getting a claim form mailed to them that can wait an hour.
Third is how people are marketing and prospecting in a year like this.
I never make any assumptions that there's anything lacking. I will always communicate with the prospect, hey, I'm going to assume everything is great and you have the best programs and products that you can have. And so we'll do a discovery process, and if it turns out that my recommendations are to keep what you have already, then at least you feel good about the decision-making process, right? But if there are opportunities to improve, I'll certainly communicate that as well.
Kind of look at it from a time management standpoint and say, okay, should I focus on my current client base and see if I can get introductions? And I think that goes a long way, because if it's a warm introduction, it does not necessarily mean that it's going to be an automatic win, but at least it's an intro from someone that they do business with and that they trust already, and they've built that loyalty. So for me to get an introduction in that way is favorable.
We've done a lot by way of emails. One of the biggest things that we've done is hosted a lot of webinars, which I guess most companies have done. We've gotten in the door on some accounts that we've not been able to get past the gatekeeper.
We have done whiteboard seminars across the United States. So, you know, one of the things that I think that we've had to pivot on with COVID is, how do you take such a fantastic message that is delivered in a classroom setting and deliver that same high energy, high learning, high enthusiasm presentation
Can't wait for 2021. Let's power on through. Southern California to learn a few lessons and to look back at the 3 big lessons that were learned this year out of the various episodes. In 2020, there were 3 themes that I really saw come out amongst the stories from brokers. And there were 3 themes that I saw this year amongst the videos. We've seen a lot of themes, but we've seen 3 that dramatically stand out.
I'm gonna do it again.
Brokers in planes getting coffee.